Hello Year 2, it's Miss Buckley and I am teaching you your science lesson today. Your learning question is, can I identify the uses of plastic? Your steps to success: I can identify objects that are made out of plastic, I can identify the properties of plastic, and I can explain why plastic is a suitable material for different objects. Okay, so what objects are in your house that are made out of plastic? So pause the video here, have a walk around your house and see if you can spot the different objects that are made out of plastic. Have you done that? Superstars. Now, I walked around my house and these are the things that I saw. I saw that a sauce bottle is made out of plastic. I also have I have millions of plastic bags in my house. I have a plastic spray bottle. I saw that the toys that I have in my house are made out of plastic. My shampoo bottle is made out of plastic. I even noticed that the plug sockets that I plug my electrical devices in, that is made out of plastic. The light switch that I use to turn my lights on and off, that is made out of plastic. And I have plastic cups in my house as well. So there are many everyday objects, lots and lots of everyday objects that are made out of plastic. And if you notice, even though they are all made out of plastic, some of the objects, well, one of the objects in fact, is quite soft compared to the others. So the plastic bag that I have in my house, that plastic bag is a very, very soft type of plastic compared to the plastic spray bottle. I can squeeze and mold the plastic bag, but I cannot squeeze and twist and mold the plastic spray bottle. The same with the sauce bottle. When the sauce bottle is empty, I will be able to squeeze and mold that as well. However, I will not be able to squeeze and mold the plug sockets because that is made out of a very hard type of plastic. Now, I would like you to watch this video. You can find the link on the remote learning timetable. Please click on it, watch the video, and then come back once you have finished. Well done. So as you saw in that video, as we just explained, there are lots of different things that are made out of plastic. And there are lots of different types of plastic as well. Some plastics are hard, some plastics are soft, some plastics are able to be molded, some plastics are not. Okay, so on your screen you have two pictures of two different water bottles. Now, is plastic a suitable material for water bottles? Why? Now, I would say that plastic is absolutely a suitable material for water bottles because the main thing is that water bottles are waterproof. And that means that plastic is waterproof. So you can pour any type of liquid inside of a plastic water bottle and the liquid will not come through it. The liquid will stay in that bottle. And you did an experiment testing out waterproof and non-waterproof materials last week, and you saw that plastic is absolutely waterproof because it does not let water through it. Also, if you have a look, at the left water bottle, the water bottle on the left hand side, you will see that the plastic that it is made out of is much softer than the water bottle on the right hand side. And the reason why this one is a lot softer than the water bottle on the right hand side is because we are able to recycle this one. So instead of throwing your plastic bottles away, your plastic water bottles away, we can recycle it. And when we recycle material, we need material to be malleable, which means we need it to be able to be squashed. We need the water bottle to twist. We need it to bend in lots of different type of ways so it can be molded and made into something else. That is why we recycle. So plastic is also a malleable object. Malleable means when you can twist, turn, squash, knead, move an object. Is plastic a suitable material for this bag? Why? Plastic is absolutely suitable for this plastic bag, and the reason is because this type of plastic is flexible, okay? And it also stretches. So it's flexible, meaning you can stretch the plastic bag depending on how many items you would like to put in it. And if you put lots and lots of different items inside of the plastic bag will stretch so it can carry heavy items. So that means that you can pull the plastic without it breaking. So you can put lots of different items in it when you're shopping, and the bag will still be able to carry the items without breaking. That is why a plastic bag is a lot more suitable than a paper bag. Because with paper bags, you cannot put that many things in there because paper can rip easily. Paper is not a flexible material, and it is not a material that can stretch. It can rip very easily, so you cannot put lots of different things in this paper bag, and if you try to put lots of different things in it, it will rip. Now, is plastic a suitable material for this water hose pipe? Why? Plastic is absolutely a suitable material for this water hose pipe. One, because it is flexible. Again, if you look at the water hose pipe, you can see that the hose is very, very, very long, and it needs to be able to go around this wheel for it to be stored correctly. So that means it can bend and it can stretch and it can move around this wheel, meaning that it is flexible so it can be stored correctly. Also, the water hose pipe is waterproof. That is why you can, on one end of the water hose pipe, attach that to a tap. You will then turn the tap on, and then the water will go through the hose without leaking. That's how we know it's waterproof, because it doesn't leak through the hose. The water travels all the way through the hose, around and round, and comes out at the end, and you are able to use the water at the other end to water your plants or to water your grass. We have two pictures. We have a picture of a plastic slide and we have a picture of a metal slide. Which one would you use in the summer? Why? Now, if I went to the park in the summer, I would use the plastic slide. And the reason why I would use the plastic slide is because metal can get very, very hot. And when the sun's rays are beating down on the metal slide, it will heat up the metal. So that means that when you slide down the metal slide, your legs or your hands might get burnt a little bit because it will be very hot. That's why the plastic side is a lot more suitable to use in the summer. Now, you have two pictures on your screen. You have a picture of some plastic straws and you have a picture of some paper straws. Which one would you use to drink out of? Why? Now, personally, I would use the plastic straw to drink out of, and the reason I would use the plastic straw is because plastic is waterproof. I would be able to drink all of my drink without my straw getting wet. Nowadays, most takeaway places, most fast food places give you paper straws to drink out of. And the reason that is because paper is a lot easier to recycle. It's a lot better for our earth if we want to recycle. However, when you do drink out of the paper straw, you might notice that it gets wet, it gets soggy, and it doesn't last very long. And that's why a plastic straw is better than a paper straw. Now, which one would a toddler play with? Plastic Lego or wooden Lego? Why? Now, I think it is better for a toddler to play with plastic Lego, and that's because plastic isn't heavy. Wood is quite a heavy material. It can be quite hard to lift wood. So if a toddler was to play with wooden Lego, they wouldn't be able to lift the wood to build lots of different towers. Also, wood can be quite hard and quite rough, which means that it may cut or give a splinter to the toddler, give them a splinter on their fingers. Whereas plastic can be quite a smooth material, which means the toddler's fingers will not get hurt. Which one should a child drink out of? A plastic cup or a glass cup? Why? Now, it will be easier for a child to drink out of a plastic cup, and that's because the plastic cup is quite smooth and it is a lot lighter. Plastic is quite a light material. And also, plastic doesn't break. You can drop plastic on the floor and it will not smash. It is not a fragile material compared to glass. Glass is extremely fragile. If you drop a glass cup on the floor, it will smash. So that's why it should be recommended that a child drinks out of a plastic cup compared to a glass cup. And now it's time for you to do your task. So your task today is to create a poster of all the different uses of plastic. And on your screen, you can see an example of my poster. I've written the word plastics in the middle of my page. I've drawn some plastic objects, and I've written some sentences explaining the properties of plastics and why plastic is suitable for a plastic cup. You can also do the same. You can do a big title in the middle or at the top of your poster. You can draw lots of plastic objects, lots of objects that are made out of plastic. And you can also write the properties of plastic, that they're waterproof, flexible, they can be hard, they can be soft, and also the objects that are most suitable to be made out of plastic. You can pause the video here and have my poster on the screen to help you while you do yours.